Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is my July everyday makeup date night edition. We are going out to a nice dinner tonight with some friends. So I thought I would show you my everyday makeup amplified, a little bit more snatched, perfected, glowy. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this makeup. I'm obsessed with it. I will link the jewelry along with everything I used down below as always. Sorry if there's a little background noise because the kids are biking around the house. And there's just a lot going on, so ignore it if you hear it. Anyways, if you want to see how I did this makeup, then just keep on watching. I'm in two minds if I want to do underpainting or put on my base first and then go on. I think I'm going to use a powder bronzer, so let's start with our base. This is a little bit newer for me, and I specifically did get a darker shade so that I can use it on holidays because I found most of my like skin tint kind of products were okay if I had a little bit of tan on, but not if I had like a little bit of a darker tan. So it's the Sculpted by Amy Hydra Tint SPF 20 in 6.5. Give it a good shake. Just taking the Pearl Beauty One brush because it is so universal for any types of creams. It doesn't have to be specifically just our products, like any kind of base cream product, it is literally unreal for. So as you can see, this is really nice in coverage. I don't love full coverage or even medium coverage. And this gives me enough where it's pretty for a little bit more of a date night or an event. Probably wouldn't wear it on every day just because I don't even wear a base product every day. I probably just stick to concealer, but I love the finish of it. I think it's really beautiful, and SPF 20 is a plus. My neck never gets sun, which obviously I don't know how it would. Obviously my forehead is gonna get the most amount of color because the sun hits all the high points of your face. I do wear SPF throughout the day, so I shouldn't be sunburned or anything. I shouldn't even have a burn, to be honest, because I load on the SPF. But you never know. We haven't had a lot of sun here in Northern Ireland, and the last couple of days have been so beautiful. And a little bit of vitamin D is welcomed. I have not used this product in ages, but it is a firm favorite when it comes to concealer. It is the Forever Skin Dior Concealer 24 Wear Caring Full Coverage Creamy Concealer. That is a title. Again, I'm gonna give it a little shake because it's been a while. I wear the shade 2CR. Perfect when I have a little bit of color. Just gonna dot it under my eyes, a little bit on the outskirts, touch under my nose, chin, and underneath my cheeks because I like to kind of contrast with bronzer, a little bit of a lighter finish here, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna take the same brush because it's still gonna have leftover base tint that we just applied. So then it blends this concealer even more seamlessly into my face, which I am a fan of. So we're going to a new restaurant tonight and we're bringing our friends with us. It used to be a restaurant called Blank, which I believe we never went. Patty actually booked it once for I think our anniversary last year, but it was like a restaurant where you didn't know what was on the menu. It was everything was like locally sourced and kind of new to that week, and they kind of just served you based off of like a meat or vegetarian style menu. So I don't know if it's the same owners or anything, but the new restaurant is called Saga, and I'm really excited just for like a night out. We've not really had, obviously, a lot of nights out because we're still in that new baby haze. Just gonna press my finger under my eyes just because I want it to be super smooth looking and no creases, and I don't want it to look too makeup-y, even though we're going a little bit heavier than my everyday kind of glam. Love how my skin is looking. It's feeling radiant, glowy, fresh, still skin-like, but very perfected. I'm gonna step away from face just for a hot sec and focus on brows because my hair is slicked back. I love a good slicked bun. I fell in love with slicked buns last year when my hair was super short and a ponytail just wasn't it. I fell in love with like a slicked bun, so I feel like I've mastered it. Let me know if you want a tutorial on that. This is a new brow pop product from the brow brand I'm obsessed with. You guys know it's an Irish brand called Brow Aid. This is a little brow master stroke brow trio in taupe, and it's like a 3-in-1, which is so cool. So you have the little pen, which is so micro on one side, you have the spoolie on the other, and then if you pull the spoolie part off, you have a little pencil side, like an angled pencil. So I'm gonna use the pencil side. I did put a little bit of the felt tip on a little bit earlier today because I am filming this at 4 p.m. I'm just kind of perfecting the brow situation a little bit more. This brow is always my trouble brow. I feel like everyone has a little bit of a brow that gives them a harder time. That one is mine. Love this though, like genuinely it's genius, and I just love the color selection. So good. And then I'm just gonna brush up what we're doing here. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I could put a brow gel on, but I think I'm happy with that. Going to take that brow pencil and do a couple little strokes in the areas that I look like I'm balding. I just have really sparse hair here. I always have. It's just a part of my hairline, and I think in the summer when I get a little bit of sun, you can see how blonde it goes here, and then, you know, I've just got to blend it in a little bit. I feel like a lot of people, whenever they do like a really slicked back hairstyle, kind of have to do that to make it look like a stronger hairline. So get that brow pencil out. It tends to be quite similar to the root color of your hair, and just my little hat. Rather than buying like a hair specific thing, sometimes those are not it. I'm happy with that. For bronzer, I want a little bit more of an orange tint to it. So I'm going to take my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in dark. You can definitely see the warmth in this. Taking the Pearl Beauty dual-ended brush, mostly keeping it where the sun's already hit my face. It's going to be my forehead. I feel like as soon as you hit bronzer on your forehead, you know you've been in the sun. You know what I mean? Emulates that sun-kissed, I've been in the sun all day kind of look. Oh, this product is like an OG product for me. This and Give Me Sun from MAC, I feel like are just a staple in a makeup bag. Like it just gives you that warmth that you want, and you don't see it on your skin necessarily. Now I'm gonna take the smaller side. We're going to use it as eyeshadow. Love using my bronzer as an eyeshadow, especially warm tone bronzers, because if you have blue eyes, orange and blue just really contrast each other, so it will make your blue eyes pop. Now, because this is a very special night, just leaving the house, there's like a fine little hair on my nose. I'm gonna add a little bit of sparkle, so none other than the Pearl Beauty Spotlight in Rose Gold. I mean, you can't beat it. Taking my ring finger, you only use your fingers with these, and I'm just going to slide that across my lid. My goodness, I've not used this in so long. I've had nowhere to go to pop this on, but oh, it's just so pretty. It really does amplify the look, and it's just so simple. Just a little wash of bronzer, whatever one you're using, pop of this and mascara, and you've got a look that makes it seem like you spent a lot more time on it. I'm gonna curl my lashes before we pop on some mascara. I am gonna use the mascara that is launching next month, as in September, the end of September, so I'll see you after I put on mascara. For a little bit of blush, I've been really loving mixing Summer Spice, lost my voice, and Girl Next Door. I feel like it gives you that perfect bronzy pink vibe that I feel like is a little bit trendy at the moment. So starting with Summer Spice, I'm gonna use this a little bit as like a contouring blush. Beautiful terracotta shade. A little bit up here, a little bit on my nose, and outskirts of my lips. And gently stipple that into my skin. It's gonna be our base, a little bit of a contour, but still in that bronzy blush category. Obsessed with that on its own, but I do need a little bit of pink. I'm gonna go heavy-handed with this, but the powder after is gonna mute it a little bit, so don't worry about how much you're putting on. I'm keeping it really high on my cheeks, sitting above Summer Spice. Again, a little bit on my temples, nose, and of course, my lips. I know it might feel crazy to put your blush literally under your eyes, but especially with this color, or if you have one similar, it's so pretty and brightening. And then you're gonna mute a little bit of it when it comes to the powder, and it's gonna really smooth it out, but still keep that pale pink just popping through. Then I'm taking the Pearl Beauty translucent powder and a little flat powder puff, really rubbing it on. You can see all of that. I'm gonna take a little bit off the back of my hands, pressing it in, and watch the magic. Like, goodbye pores, goodbye shine, hello smooth, perfect looking skin. So good, you guys. Anytime I do this, it just elevates the makeup look because you're not worrying about shine anymore, but also it makes it seem completely flawless. Like you actually have a filter on your skin without the filter. Do you know what I mean? Like this is your skin in real life. Really elevates any makeup look in my opinion. Still is like undetectable. Like, do you see like any powder on my skin? No. Now, I was gonna do a cream highlighter, but I think to further amplify the blush, I'm actually gonna take NARS Orgasm blush because there is a reflecting tone and it still has like that pink that I want. It's like a bronzy soft pink. And I'm just going to keep it a little bit higher than I would with this blush because I want it a little bit more as a highlighter. I mean, she's iconic for a reason. There is a gold reflex in this one, but I feel like it just goes so beautifully with the entire makeup look. So I'm popping that fully at the outer C's of my cheeks, temples, and eyebrow bone. So into that. Wow. For lips, I think I want it to be glossy because I don't have to worry about the wind blowing my hair into my lips. So I'm going to start off with Kiss Kiss liner just to outline. I'm actually just going to go ahead and fill in my entire lip with this because I know it's going to last all night and then I don't have to worry about like touching up very much. And then I'm going to contour my lips with Whisper, which is our more neutralized cool tone nude. So you can get away making your lips look a lot poutier and you wouldn't notice because it's just so perfect for doing this with. Going right to the edge of my lip, contouring the sides and curving over the Cupid's bow. I think I'm gonna just pop a little bit of Girl Next Door in the center just to bring that pink back in. Really pressing it in so it feels a little bit more like a stain. For lip gloss, I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Paris one. It has the same tones that we're working with, like that baby pink and bronze. So it's Amplify 406. It is a tingly one, so beware, but I love the sheen and the reflex it gives because anytime you move, it catches up the light, but it just reflects that like NARS Orgasm color where it's pink and gold mixed. That was the star, the cherry on top. This has to be my favorite makeup I've done in a long time, and I honestly, like, there's nothing revolutionary about it. Obviously, it's a little bit more elevated than my everyday vibe, but I'm gonna add just one more coat of mascara while we're here. I'm obsessed. Like, it's everyday on steroids, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel really confident and beautiful. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a body glow situation. So I'm taking the Vita Liberata Body Blur Medium. Maybe they have more shades. And then I've never tried it with a brush. I've used Body Blur for years. I'm just gonna take that off, don't worry. There is something on a little bit lower. I'm just gonna put a little bit across my chest and shoulders. I'll come up a little closer so you can see it. But I'm just going to rub that in and it's gonna give a little tinge of color, but also I should have taken these off. A sheen as well, which is just gonna look so nice in the light. Finish off, I'm gonna use the Smooth Company, the hair taming wand, just to get little flyaways that might have just snuck out of their place. Okay, that's it. I will link everything down below as always. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm obsessed with this. I'm feeling amazing. I don't get to go out very often at the moment, so I'm going to enjoy it tonight. I have to go get the kids ready before Nana and Papa come over, get dressed, and head out the door. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.